Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for being here. So today's video is going to be a super easy recipe, and I'm going to be using only 4 ingredients to make some super healthy and delicious veggie burgers. These burgers can be made super fast, all with ingredients that anybody can find at home, and they are super cheap as well. So these burgers will cost you very little to make. They are super healthy and will keep you very full for very long. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here for this week's video. So today we're just going to make some quick and easy burgers. Like I had mentioned in the intro, these burgers are super healthy and very easy to whip up in no time at all. But that's how we roll. We just want quick and easy meals, but we want to still keep our health on track. So you're going to cook up any veggies that you have on hand, and you're going to water saute them and add any seasonings of choice if you want to, or you could just leave it just the way it is. I cooked up 4 cups of mixed veggies, and I have 3 cups of it's brown rice, and it's from the day before. I find that if it's day old, it's actually going to be a little bit easier to work with. So yeah, and then I'm just adding in my staple seasonings like my garlic powder, onion powder, things like paprika is really good, cumin if you wanted to. Just add in whatever you prefer to season up your patties if you want to. So I did originally try to mash up the veggies because I did try to overcook them, but I still couldn't do it. My masher is not the greatest. So I ended up popping it into the food processor, and that worked perfectly. If you have a really good masher or you really overcook your veggies, maybe you can just mash it and skip the step of the food processor and cleaning all of that business. But yeah, it did not work out for me, so you'll see that I'm going to transfer everything to the processor soon. So as far as veggies go, you could use fresh veggies, frozen veggies, it really doesn't matter. I want you to use whatever you have available on hand, whatever you prefer as well. I could tell you to eat certain vegetables, you're not going to really like those ones, and it's not going to be your favorite burger. But if you throw in your favorite veggies, you are going to enjoy the burger so much more. So again, use whatever you have, fresh or frozen, whatever you prefer eating. These burgers will work with pretty much any kind of combination. I chose frozen just because it's a lot cheaper, so the frozen veggies will be a cheaper option for me, and I just cook that like you saw in a pan with some water, and that's it. So yeah, I'm just going to mix everything, combine it well, the seasonings, the rice, the veggies, and then pop that into the processor. So you can also use the same mixture. Instead of making burgers, you can actually just make little veggie meatballs as well. And you can use that when you're making your favorite pasta recipes. You can add these in and they would taste delicious. I just like to use them as patties. You can do different shapes, whatever it is that you're making. I mean, if you wanted to do like a falafel type thing in a pita, you can, make them into like little veggie falafel balls as well and add that into your pita, and that would work great. So yeah, I mean, I really like this burger recipe because you can just create whatever you want as long as you have the mixture. So just pop everything into your processor. Now my processor is small, so I have to do it in a couple batches, but if you have a big one, you could probably put the whole mixture in, and you just want to pulse it. You don't want to like turn it into complete puree. Just pulse it and get it all broken down nicely. So now at this point, this is when I'm going to grab my oats. So I use organic oats. They're just regular old-fashioned oats. That's what I have available, so that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to add that, and it's going to kind of bind everything together a little bit more. And I have done it without the oats, and you can definitely do it. I have other recipes without the oats that are more Mary's Mini friendly. If you go back into my Mary's Mini playlist, I'm sure you'll see some of those recipes. But in this one, I'm just doing regular burgers, so I am using the oats, and they are organic and gluten-free. And then this is optional, but I like to add some ketchup. And you can also substitute in organic and all natural oil-free barbecue sauce if you wanted to, and that would kick up these a notch as well, but I'm just going to use ketchup right now. And then just pulse those babies up until you get to the consistency that you like, and this is how I like it. I like a few pieces of veggies still showing up in my burgers, so I'm done with it. I'm just going to start shaping them and putting them on a pan. So I have a reusable silicone mat and I could not find it, so I am using just regular parchment paper and that way they won't stick. It'll be really easy to flip once it's time. And that's it. I just made them into this size, but again, you decide on how you want to use the mixture. If you are going to make big patties, small patties, if you are going to make them into little veggie balls, totally up to you. It will work out perfectly. So I wanted to cook them into a regular oven just because I know a lot of people don't have an air fryer. So I usually enjoy putting them into the air fryer, and I feel like it's a little bit faster as well. But I know a lot of people don't have one, so I decided I'm going to make it into the oven, and that way everyone can enjoy this recipe and know exactly how long it took. So for these size patties, this took 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how big they were. But usually 20 minutes is sufficient, and I just flipped them halfway, and they were at 375 for the oven setting, and this is how they turned out. So you can throw these yummy burgers on a regular whole wheat hamburger bun. You can use toast like I do. I have a sprouted whole grain bread that I like to use, so I'm just going to use that for my burger because that's what I prefer, and I just toast it up slightly and then make my burger from there. I'm going to add spinach because I'm on a spinach kick and pretty much eating spinach every single day. So we're going to be adding that, and of course my microgreens as well, because I love adding that to any of my burgers and my salads lately. So we've already added so many veggies to the actual burger, and then on top of that we are adding veggies when we are making our actual burger on our burger bun or toast, however we're having it. So look at all of the veggies that you're having in one meal. It is pretty significant. And I know a lot of people get, like they feel like it's really daunting. How can I get so many veggies into my diet? But by eating recipes like this, you're already incorporating the veggies in the actual base of the meal, and then you're adding some extra veggies on top. So it really adds up. If you're eating something like this, throughout the day, then by the end of the day, you've already hit all of your targets and all of your goals. So I feel like the key sometimes is just figuring out how to incorporate more veggies in your actual meal, and then adding in extra veggies throughout the day on top of that, just to make sure you've hit all of your nutritional goals. And that's it. Like, you don't have to stress about it. Really, having meals like this, it's super easy to get all your nutrition in and feel wonderful. So if you find this recipe and my other recipes helpful, then let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you are looking for a certain type of recipe, and maybe I can start working on something like that we can create a healthier version of. That would be wonderful. And if you find this video helpful and my recipes helpful, please give the video a like, because it really helps the channel significantly, and I really appreciate all the support and love from all of you. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. If you like quick and easy healthy recipes, if you like wellness tips, then this is the channel definitely that you should check out. And yeah, I really appreciate all the support. Like I said, you guys are wonderful. All of my followers, I cannot, say enough about each and every one of you, all the kind comments. So here's my big burger. Like, I squished it down. I put tons, like you saw, of extra veg, extra spinach into my burger, and yeah, I put in some extra ketchup. I put in that spicy ketchup on top as well, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my burger. And it's kind of a guilt-free burger because you're not having any extra oils. You are having a nice healthy plant-based meal that is covering all the bases and making you feel energized and really good after eating. Thanks again for watching the video. Thanks again for tuning in each and every week for my new videos. Let me know in the comments below what other types of videos you would enjoy watching, and I can get working on those. So have a great week ahead and stay healthy, everyone, and I will see you soon in the next video.